Hey everyone, I thought I'd post a quick video on some things that came in the mail. Not much modeling has been going on for me. I've been pretty busy with work. Started a new job, or flying for a new account, which is really great. Great owner, great company. So I'm really excited about that. Which will also bring more time at home, which will be great for myself and for the layout. So even though I haven't been posting much or many videos, a lot of stuff has still been coming in the mail. So I guess we'll go over a few things here, starting with the obvious, I guess, the Athearn Genesis George Bush 4141, which in my opinion I think is just the most beautiful locomotive out right now. The paint job is awesome. Air Force One right here. Not a new model, but I've had that in the shelf for a long time, and in my opinion is just the coolest looking paint job on a 7.4. So naturally the locomotive looks just as good. So I'm really excited about that one to be going in the collection. Let's see. We got just a caboose, Conrail caboose, another one from Athearn, a pre-order that I've had for a while. A Intermountain ADM tank car to go to the collection of tank cars that I have already on the layout, which I could open this up. I haven't opened it yet. I'll probably do a video weathering this. I mentioned a while back to kind of show some of the techniques I use for weathering these tank cars. They're a little tricky to get that kind of grayish, worn look. So this looks pretty good. This is an eBay find. So it looks pretty nice. No damage. So that'll be nice. I'll do a video on that hopefully maybe in the next couple days. What else? I mentioned in my previous video that I have a new industry somewhat on the layout, which I'm going to show you in just a few minutes. But I picked up this little shed, little wood kit we build. I'll build this probably later on this evening. One of these, what is this, a material handler. These kits are great. I had built one of their Bobcats in the past, which I'm sure you guys may have seen on the layout. But they come out really nice, so I'm going to build one of these as well to maybe stick over in the new industry, which is going to be a dry bulk transfer spot on the layout. I figured this would be pretty cool in terms of not having to build a new building or anything like that. These cars, these pressurized dry bulk cars, they can be unloaded from the truck directly, and I found one on Shapeways that I'm going to have printed up. I actually just ordered 2 of them, so they should be here in the next couple weeks, and I'll build that, and maybe post a video on that as well. And just add some more switching opportunities to the layout. So I picked up 3 of them. These old BLMA covered hoppers. So I mentioned a while back, while I was living in Delaware, is where I kind of got the whole idea for the RailServe power. Somewhere around Philadelphia there is a transfer facility along 95, I believe. If someone lives up there, they could probably tell me more about it. But I used to pass it all the time as well, and I would see a bunch of these North Dakota mill covered hoppers there getting unloaded onto trucks. And I always thought that'd be pretty cool to model because you don't really need to do much to the industry per se. It's just a spot where these could get dropped and unloaded onto truck. So I'll go over to the layout real quick and I'll show you what the plans are for that. So this is what I'm thinking with all this extra space I have here. This is really only used to, spot cars while switching is going on, or occasionally get a load of some acid here to the left. So in the meantime, it's just kind of wasted track, and it'd be nice to have just another spot to have cars come in and out. So this is what I'm thinking. In theory, this is where a facility off-site isn't served by rail and can get deliveries of flour from these cars and get moved to the facility by truck. This truck just showing an example of where they would sit. I'll probably put that small shed somewhere around here that could hold any supplies or parts they need while they're offloading. But like I said before, the trucks, I believe, can be pressurized themselves and pressurize the car and offload onto the truck. So that would be pretty cool. Could probably fit. I picked up 3 for now. I'm going to weather these up pretty nice. These are pretty new cars, so not too much weathering. But, could spot 2 or 3 here. And could be moved in and out depending on how many loads of acid they get here to the facility. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It'll be nice to build one of these pressurized trailers. They're pretty cool. I've seen a couple online that people have done. I've tried experimenting with different chrome paints to see if I could smooth out the 3D print and paint it like a chrome. It's not going to look as good as that mirror look, but we'll see. Probably weather it up anyway. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. In long terms, as I said before, when I move, I'll be expanding this layout quite a bit. So I want to eventually have a spot on the new section of the layout, whenever that will be, where I could have a bunch of these. Since these go online, I find there's a lot of them on eBay. BLMA no longer in production. I believe Atlas bought them, but I'm going to buy a ton of these, or not a ton, maybe about 10 or so, and have a whole section on the new part of the layout where these will get switched out. Like I said, the one near Philadelphia, there's anywhere from 20 to 40 cars I've seen there, about 3 or 4 tracks deep. So it's a pretty large transfer facility, which I think again would be pretty cool to model. But in the meantime, I could do a little portion of it here, pick up some of these cars, and build a couple of these trucks and trailers. And when I build a new layout, I could easily just move them to the new layout. So that's the plan. Like I said, the shed will maybe go here. Maybe I'll paint some no parking lines somewhere in here. And yeah, we'll hopefully get to that shortly once the trailers come in from Shapeways. So alright guys, so that's what I have planned for the next 5 days or so before I head back out on another trip. I'm going over to Italy for about 4 or 5 days for work, flying my boss out there, and then have the opportunity to go with him down to Tanzania and spend a few days out on the Serengeti, which is going to be awesome. He offered to take myself and my colleague for bringing him out there. He wants us to go with him instead of sitting in a hotel. So I'm gonna go check out the Serengeti reserve out there. It's gonna be crazy. So I'm real excited about that. And then after that, I'll have some nice downtime here at home, and hopefully find some other projects to get into. I am really close. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced or have purchased the Proto Throttle. I am so close to ordering it. I've just been doing a lot of research on it. I'm trying to find ways to make switching this layout a little bit more interesting. Again, it's just me. I don't have anyone else here modeling with me or operating the layout with me, so I need to find a way to make it a little bit more fun for myself. I don't know. I'm really close to just ordering one, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll hopefully gonna build this. I think tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna try some new techniques on weathering using some of these Monroe Models weathering mixes. I really like the way these come out, especially with the rust and the quick age weathering solution there. I also picked up some of the Vallejo and MIG Wash chipping solution to try to make this look all scratched up with the paint and everything. So we'll see how that turns out. Other than that, let me know what you guys think of the new little location for switching, and if anybody has any experience with the Proto Throttle. I don't know. I'm really thinking about just ordering it and playing with it. So we'll see. But anyway, hopefully get a few more videos up next couple days before I head off across the pond over to Europe for a little bit, and then I'll be back. So anyway, just a quick video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just some kind of like a mail call video here. Some stuff I've got that came in, and we'll hopefully get to a little bit more progress on the layout in the near future. So anyway, take care guys, and we'll see you next time.